Making of a clay vase. The clay is first dampened by allowing the clay to soak in water for several hours. During this time, the clay will absorb the water and once again become soft and pliable, making it easy to remove stones and roots from it. The clay is then pushed through the compacting machine to further soften it. The potter further presses and rolls the lump of clay with his palms in a process called kneading. This is done to get rid of all the air bubbles trapped in the lump, making it evenly soft for a perfect flow. This process is repeated until the lump of clay is uniform in consistency and it's done on the kneading table. For a vase like this, two separate molds are joined together to form the vase. Here, the potter weighs the clay lump to check for the weight, and they must be equal. When the potter is satisfied the lump of clay is uniform in consistency, he sets the right rotation direction. Make sure the bat is properly positioned on the wheel. Once the lump clay has been centered, it is ready to be molded. When using a wheel, it is important to work with wet hands. This helps form a slick surface on the clay known as a slurry or slip as it turns, making it easier to mold. Keep a bowl of water near your wheel that you can dip your hands into as needed while you mold the clay. Start running the wheel at a higher speed. Wrap your hands around the lump and push slightly as it spins, gradually pushing the clay to get it into the shape you desire. Gently lift the object off of the wheel. Depending on the size and height of the vase, the other half is joined to complete the piece with a clay slip, also known as liquid clay. Slide a stretched out wire underneath the bottom of your object. This will separate it from the bat. He then takes it back to the wheel and scrape of the excess clay to smoothen the sides. After that, he engraves designs on the vase. He then leaves it in a safe place to dry. Cool dry means that a pottery piece is completely dry and ready to be fired in the kiln, essentially at room temperature. A pot turns brown after firing primarily because of the presence of iron oxide in the clay body, which oxidizes and changes color when exposed to high heat during the firing process. If you like this post, please share, comment and subscribe for more.